thought he was going to be a bozo, he'd act like a bozo.
I certainly had no inkling that he was going to go out and start killing people. Unlike many, he's somebody you could talk to.
The two sides of David Carpenter. One side that people saw regularly was an insecure, innocuous man who was to be disregarded. And the other David Carpenter was the vengeful predator behind the gun or behind the knife, and what is in control was a mean, vicious, sexual psychopathic killer.
And it was this ability to compartmentalize his life that allowed Carpenter to pass under the radar for so long.
The day Heather Skaggs was murdered, you know what he did that night? He went to the ballet. That's one of the characteristics that you see with that type of a personality. There is
This is me trying to relax.
Empathy whatsoever. And they can do this like turning on
In an evening,
a light switch.
before I go to bed.
I mean, how do you murder execution style a woman or a man and 6 or 7 hours later go to dinner, the ballet, cocktails, and socialize with your friends without thinking twice? But David Carpenter was an evil, conniving, cunning individual.
If Carpenter can comport himself and say all the right things and be that kind of chameleonic, I'll say whatever I need to say to please you, then there's no reason to raise any red flags.
So what then drove Carpenter to commit these twisted acts?
Rape really is a crime about power and dominance. It really is, and that theme runs through every one of these.
Both legs tonight.
And what we do
Doesn't
know
always
is
happen.
there's 1960, long period in prison. He gets out in 1980, and what do we have? A 49-year-old guy who commits all these murders.
If you want to cut it down to its basic form,
See if there's anything
David
crawling.
Carpenter was a serial rapist. He had an insatiable sex drive that he could no longer control.
You can't always see the
The
crawling.
only
Look.
way that
No.
he could continue to satisfy his urges was to eliminate all living witnesses.
A common occurrence, if somebody molests or rapes somebody and they get caught and they go to jail, they're coming out saying, well, I'm not going to